Call KENS is investigating after multiple people fell victim to unauthorized towing near the Alamo Dome. The victims were trying to park before going to the Post Malone concert downtown. KENS 5's Andrew Moore has an update.
Multiple drivers were tricked into parking in this parking lot last week, but then those fake attendants just disappeared and their vehicles were later towed. Now, KENS 5 has found out that towing company didn't have authorization to take the vehicles after all, and SAPD is now investigating.
It was terrifying because, we're not from San Antonio.
Amanda Isbell's family drove downtown last Wednesday to find the Alamo Dome parking was full. They then found people advertising parking on this lot, and Isbell says they looked convincing.
I have been to hundreds of concerts. Did not have a reason to believe it was not legitimate.
But unfortunately, it was not a real parking lot. And when the fake attendants left, a tow company called Atlas Towing grabbed all the vehicles. Isbell's family called the police, and they say police even went to the tow company with them to sort it out.
The police officer, told the parking lot or the attendant, these people have been scammed. They've got the receipts, they've got the photos.
But in the end, Atlas Towing still made drivers pay nearly $260 to get their vehicles back. Isbell contacted KENS 5.
I will work with whoever I need to make sure that they're brought to justice.
KENS 5 then called the owner of this property to find out what happened, but it turns out the owner was just as surprised as the drivers. In fact, the owner said Atlas Towing did not have his permission to tow people from this lot, and he said he never authorized the signs on the lot either, so he called a crew to tear them out.
Wait a cycle away.
KENS 5 then passed this information on to the police, and SAPD says their tow unit is investigating. SAPD told us today in a statement the San Antonio Police Department is investigating recent scam reports and urges patrons to avoid cash-only attendants who cannot provide a verifiable receipt. KENS 5 also found out Atlas Towing has been caught by the TDLR before for towing without permission, and they have also been penalized for it. So Isbell is now filing her own TDLR report about this incident.
I filed a report with them yesterday.
And she hopes other people will do the same thing.
KENS 5 reached out to Atlas Towing multiple times, but they never responded to us. If you were towed from this lot, you need to reach out to a Bexar County Justice of the Peace immediately and schedule a tow hearing. You only have 14 days from the first incident to do that, so you really only have about 4 business days left to get it done. For Call KENS, Andrew Moore, KENS 5.